start off with the sky first. I've taken French ultramarine. If you don't have French ultramarine, you can always use cobalt blue. Apply water first. You can slightly go on top of the mountains. And take some blue color separately, add water to it. Just leave some white areas in between to show some clouds. See, I'm going slightly on top of the mountains as well out here. Just make sure you make minimum strokes. And let it dry. Now we'll start off with the main mountain, this one. So before we started, we'll have to apply water. Mostly at the base of the mountain, and then taking blue color and adding a little bit of crimson to it, you'll get a violet shade. So this violet shade should not be too dark. It has to blend automatically below. And then do a soft blending out here to give a foggy effect. You can now start with this mountain. So same way, apply a little water first. This mountain will be slightly lighter, so you can add little water to it. Go on top of the trees. Here also blend this part. Now we'll use a finer brush and use the same color, slightly darker. And make some texture strokes on the mountain. Wash the brush, wipe it, and blend some of these strokes like this. Remember not to make too many strokes and too many blending strokes. Similarly, this mountain will also have, but these will be very light comparatively. Now we'll start with these trees out here. So for that we'll require blue and green. So we have both the colors here. So we start off with the lighter set of trees. So I'm mixing cobalt blue and sap green. Just filling up the area out here. Now in between the darker tones of the trees will come. So you can take some viridian green. And little bit of vermilion red. So these set of trees are little darker, so we'll make them little taller than the rest of the other trees. white caps in the bottom area out here. Just cover them all. Now we'll start with the ground area, and that will use lemon yellow and sap green color. So again we'll go for a big brush now. Start off with the lighter shade, taking lemon yellow and add little bit of sap green to it. So this will give you a nice fresh color. You can go on top of this tree. We are going to make it a little darker. Don't leave any white cap here. So with a slight change of color now, I am adding more of green. Add a little bit of vermilion red also. So make sure you cover up the entire masking tape area. You can make some small grass strokes as well here. So I'm taking sap green and little bit of vermilion red for the darker ones. Especially under the tree, can make it a little more darker, just to show some shadow out here. now we can start with the branches, main tree. So for that we are going to take burnt sienna first. And add a little bit of sap green to it. Start off with the thin branches. And as you go down, the branches will become slightly thicker. You can do the roots as well. Now you can add the dark tones in it. For dark tones you can use any blue. You can take some Persian blue which is lying out here and add it with this brown color. So there's some brown here also and little Persian blue. I'm coloring the right side of the tree with a darker tone like this. You can use the back of the brush and make some scraping strokes like this to give further effect. If there are too many strokes, you can rectify it again. Okay, now we'll start with the tree portion. So we'll use fresh water for that, and we'll start off with the lighter tones first. So the lighter tone is like orange, so we'll mix little crimson and lemon yellow. And make short strokes like this. I've roughly drawn the outer shape of the leaves of the tree so that I know that I don't have to cross that line. tap on the branches as well. So there are two more colors that are going to come on top of this orange shade, so I'm leaving it less. Now we are going to mix some strokes in the sky and the mountain as well, just to show that the wind is blowing and the leaves are flying in the air. And then some of the leaves, they are on the grass as well. Now we'll change the color and take crimson. Some crimson strokes in the air as well. So these leaves will be only on one side of the picture, on the left side or the right side. And some leaves fallen down as well. I'm just adding one more dark tone because I feel the two colors are not sufficient to give depth to the painting. So what I'm doing is adding little bit of sap green to it. Just to add a little depth. Coming back to the branches, you can just show some branches sticking out. Now if you feel you want to add more leaves to it, you can always do, but remember that you cannot make them less.